Hey my people, how you doing? I hope you're having a damn good day. Back with another AC Milan career mode video, and this one is called The Class of 2022. As you can see right here, we are promoting a lot of the youth, and I have put a lot of faith into these young guys, and I'm looking very forward to seeing how they can react to this big opportunity in their young careers. It's a very intriguing moment in the series because a lot of these guys will be here until throughout. D'Amico, Luigi Rossi, Thomas Moretti, and D'Angelo. I forget his first name. Marco D'Angelo, that's the one right there. So learn those names, love those names, because they're here for the long haul. And as you can see, if you've taken note of the plus ratings next to their overalls, they've grown a crazy amount. So I thought they were ready, and I'm probably going to just chuck them into the deep end off the bat. And as you can see right there, we have gone and completed a short-term youth development goal set by the board. So we're in good terms with the board. And Thomas Moretti, he's making his debut along with D'Amico, as well as Marco D'Angelo, and of course Luigi Rossi, as you can see there, 32, 33, 37, and 39. I had to give them those types of numbers. It just makes the most sense. Can't be giving them main first team squad numbers just yet, as we don't know how they are going to play. Because of course, if they don't play well, they're not in the team throughout. But I have a lot of faith in Moretti, as he is the star, the young little star that we got off the bat. And off the bat, Champions League game, of course, it's a meaningless game. That's why we've decided to give them their debuts. But Moretti with a great assist. Eden Hazard playing on the right in this game. Doesn't really play on the right, but plays on the right in this game. Gets a goal. And then there we have it. Thomas Moretti, people, with a big-time goal. His first goal for the club. Coming in the Champions League, of course. You can see there Luigi Rossi very happy. Tonale, Brahim. Everybody is just so happy for the young guy. And the fans, you know, homegrown talents right there. So the fans definitely behind the youngsters. And just after the first half, beginning of the second half, of course, Theo Hernandez with a big time goal. He is becoming a great attacking outlet for us. And unfortunately, though, we were conceding a few too many chances, and it kind of got to me. So we had to bring on a bit more defensive surety, and that was Bakayoko on for Brahim. But D'Amico, in his first little bit of action, gets booked for a petulant foul in the box, which didn't really help his case. So penalty gets given, and bang, straight over the bar. Lucky, because I kind of forgot to jump, I'm not gonna lie. And it was quite a hilarious thing, because I was like waiting to jump, and then I just never jumped, and then man blew it straight over the bar. But some great hustle from Moretti. Tries to slide it through to Eden Hazard, ricochets, falls back to him, and he absolutely yeets it into the back of the net. And he's got a brace and an assist on debut for this club. He's going to be brilliant. Rossi, D'Amico, as well as Marco D'Angelo, they all played incredibly well. Just magnificent stuff against Malmo, just brilliant. And here they're asking about the youth players, and I genuinely do think that they are going to be here for a long time. So only time will tell. But Moretti off to absolute blinder. Marco D'Angelo, though, I don't know. I have a few question marks about him, if he has what it takes to be an AC Milan player. D'Amico did fairly well up until he fouled the man, and Luigi Rossi, he was quite a buzzing little bee up and down that right hand flank. So I think he could possibly be along for the long haul, essentially. And just very exciting things happening at AC Milan at the moment, and in this career mode we're just absolutely killing it. We've got a few big games in this episode, really. We're playing Bologna, and we are playing Piemonte Calcio, of course, aka Juventus. It's either Bologna or Cagliari, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. And this is the Juventus game, of course, and we've gone with our absolute strongest set of players. We don't want to be taking L's to a great opponent. And in this career mode so far, Juventus have been quite a feisty bunch of players. They're knocking the ball around, they're playing good football. So we've got to rough them up a bit. As you can see, the captain Romagnoli flying into a tackle, absolutely breaking a man in half. I think it could have been Paulo Dybala. that got the full end of that tackle. That probably should have been a red, in my opinion. I mean, if that happened straight through the back of him, wasn't going for the ball, probably should have been a red. As you can see there, the coach shaking his head because he knows we've gotten a bit lucky there. And yeah, Piemonte Culture, they were just frustrating us, making sure that we didn't get off the best possible shots. And it did show as we were just letting fly from distance. But a great backheel from Tonale to find a running in Eden Hazard, who just strokes it home beautifully for a 1-0 lead. 70 minutes in though. So as you can see, it did take quite a while for us to make it happen. We decided to bring on Ante Rebic for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's becoming more of a substitution that's happening with frequency. Zlatan doesn't have the legs for the full 90 anymore, but he is a very capable player. So final few moments of the game, ricochets goes in, and we take a 2-0 lead. A deserving win, to be honest, because we were the better team, all ends up. And you can see how happy the boys are, because by beating Juventus, we essentially have laid down the law, made a statement to the rest of the Serie A teams saying we're not here to be pushovers, we're here to take this damn Scudetto from everybody else. And as you can see there, we are in the final few months of the Romagnoli contract, the Zlatan contracts, and we did get those messages saying that, you know, the clubs were kind of unhappy with us from Chelsea and Cagliari. So I decided, or I was thinking about really, should we outright buy Bakayoko? I decided to take my chances and not do it at the end. And the final game is actually Genoa. It's not Cagliari, it's not Bologna, it's Genoa. And we did go ahead and give some of the young guys a bit of a go again in this one. We got off to a great start. Zlatan flying in for an absolute karate-esque header. Very athletic at 40 years of age, not going to lie. But yeah, we were doing fairly well, and they ended up scoring, which kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie. Because, to be honest, throughout this career mode, my ultimate goal is to keep as many clean sheets as possible and to see if we actually can do it. And of late, we just have not been able to, and that sucks. So we always find a way just to concede one stupid goal. We can be up 5-0, and in the last kick of the game, they'll score a goal. So just take note of that. Just take note of that, of how many times it does happen, and it will probably happen as well. And we get a flurry of corners here early on in the game, and we somehow just cannot manage to score off of them. Ricochets out to Bakayoko to Tonali. Tonali tries to lift it up and then not going to go though because Zlatan is offside. We end up just before halftime though getting a great corner kick, beautiful floated effort, and Zlatan equal to it. And going into halftime, we are definitely the happier out of the two teams. We don't deserve to get, well, to be drawing at this moment in time. And yeah, that's bad where it ends, because we did bring on some young guys. We brought on D'Angelo, we brought on D'Amico, and we brought on Moretti. But the inexperience of the team showed as 8 minutes from time, well, Genoa went on to equalize. And 1 minute before time expires, they get a great chance and they do end up scoring, and we would end up losing this game 3-2. I was honestly heartbroken, because there was no ways we didn't deserve anything out of this game. So a little bit heartbreaking, to say the very least. But you know what, Genoa, at the end of the day, they're going to be fighting the relegation zone, so they need the points more than us. It's a bit of a setback, but every setback has a lesson in it, and the youth of this team are learning those lessons. And growing is hard, so we'll have to just manage that together. Yeah, so it is what it is. But like I say, we take those lessons and we move on with them. Now, just before we head into the December break, we're going to go over some of the stats of the team. Hazard's leading the team in goals, Zlatan with 12 in second place, and Brahim in third place with damn near 10. Not too shabby whatsoever. In assists though, Brahim is an outstanding player with 10. Tonali was a surprise with 8 assists, definitely being the deep-lying playmaker that we need. Zlatan was 6, and as well as Salamakers, as well as Giroud with 5 apiece. So yeah. Anyway guys, we're going to end off the episode right here, right now. I hope you enjoy it. Hit the like button, and I'm out.